Hey, I'm Joel with Power Stance Import Export, and thanks for checking this video out. It is for an eBay listing, but if you happen to stumble across it through a random YouTube search or suggestion and have any questions about these vehicles, don't hesitate to give us a call at the number listed above. Speak to me directly, or you can find us online, Facebook, Instagram, or this YouTube channel, or even the eBay store at Power Stance Import Export. We scan the globe for Land Rover Defenders, even places like Germany. So if you've ever wanted a Land Rover Defender, check us out, and thanks for watching the video.
Hey folks, and up for sale today I've got a lovely 1996 Land Rover Defender 90. This is a light blue non-Land Rover stock color. This is a custom paint job. This vehicle is a right-hand drive UK import. It has been legally imported. It's now located here in Michigan and comes with a clean, clear Michigan title. So let me walk you around the vehicle. I'll show you the inside, outside, underside, and we'll take it for a test ride. All right, so up front here, we got a beautiful aftermarket front grille with LED lights, beautiful winch bumper with the winch as well with the nylon rope, not the cable, so it's a little bit more user friendly. And under the bonnet here, this is the 300 TDI turbo diesel, runs like a top. And we just did a little bit of a service here, valve adjustment, thermostat, coolant flush, and stuff like that. We do have the TD5 style bonnet as well, and the bonnet's painted in flat black. Bulkhead is in great shape. Now this was a frame off paint job slash refurbishment. Not everything was nut and bolt, but frame off paint job. So very detailed inside and out paint job, probably 5 or 6 years ago. There's a couple little spots where paint has chipped, but all in all the paint job is gorgeous, super glossy. The doors are in fantastic shape, not a speck of corrosion on the doors, and the door frames are in great shape as well. So bulkhead, doors, chassis, all mint. And we'll get underneath the vehicle later and show you the chassis, but for now, cappings are in great shape. We do have aftermarket panoramic glass, which gives you a great view out the back. So a little bit extra opening. Looks kind of modern as well. So this is glass and not the plexiglass. So a little bit more high end. And on the back door as well, full size spare. And we do have a beautiful set of sawtooth rims with a fresh set of general grabber mud terrains, all 5 wheels matching. Rear door in great shape as well. All the doors are great, no rust on the doors at all. And we do have an NAS style bumper step on the rear with the hitch, which is kind of nice. In the back, fresh set of bench seats, carpet, so just freshened up back here. And no headliner in the rear, but up front there is a headliner. So not the county edition with the Alpine roof windows, but very clean and tidy. And again, Alpine or panoramic glass all the way on the back corners and the sides as well. We do have gloss black wheel arches. Corners are in great shape as well. LED lights and signals on the rear. And it does have a straight through exhaust, so there is no silencer, so it's kind of raspy, sounds pretty cool. And while we're here, here's a good look at the chassis. This is a beautiful looking chassis, no welds at all. Rear cross member in great shape, beautiful looking chassis. Fresh coat of rust proofing on there. We do have these rock sliders as well with the jack points, which is kind of cool, so it gives you the ability to lift up the vehicle from the side. And again, doors all great shape. New carpet on the seat boxes, Exmoor trim floor mats. And there's a good look at your footwells, great shape. Tiny little bit of rust dripping there, and there's a little bit of a repair right there. But this is just kind of like, actually, that seems like the rust proofing stuff. So that's just a little bit of rust proofing coming through there. Center cubby box. Nice set of Exmoor trim seat covers as well. So these are new. Dashboard in great shape. There's the back side of the bulkhead. You can see that's all in pretty decent shape as well. Nice aftermarket set of speakers. Door cards in great shape. Now, I have gotten multiple comments from the ladies on this color. So gentlemen, you know, if you want to get the wife on board, this might be the one for you. Or ladies, if you're looking for a special Defender, this could be it as well. All right, so let's go ahead and start it up, and then we'll take a look underneath. All right, we do have 165,000 miles on the clock. Glow plug light comes on and off. Stereo's working, fuel gauge, temperature gauge, both working. As you can hear, a little bit louder in the exhaust, but engine purrs like a kitten. And no smoke out of the tailpipe. And let's take a closer look here under the bonnet. There's your footwells. Those are in fantastic shape. Bulkhead looks great. I do see a slight leak on the turbo side here. That would be the intake gasket, which is pretty easy to swap out on these. You don't even have to take the muffler apart or anything. Just take the head bolts off, and about an hour job. Also, slight leak on the injection side. That could be a valve cover gasket. Super easy to replace that. And we do have an aftermarket air filter as well, so that gives you a little bit better airflow, but not waterproof. If you want to do any wading, you're going to want to switch back to the stock air filter. There is your VIN tag right there if you want to check out the VIN number. And again, driver's side footwells, great shape. All right, here, so let's take a look underneath, starting at the rear. There's a good look at the NAS bumper. Again, it's got the hitch points there as well. Nice tow hitch. There's your fuel tank, looking nice and solid. Here's the rear chassis. This is normally where they get all rusty, and as you can see, these are super solid. Zero rust there on the chassis, in great shape. We do have a nice powder blue coat set of calipers on the rear as well. There's a look at the rear axle. I don't see anything dripping out of the rear axle. And again, nice looking chassis. Shocks and springs look good as well. All right, so here we are on the driver's side. There's a nice look at the chassis. Beautiful shape. All right, and then here's the front outriggers as well. Gorgeous, zero rust. There's the bottom of the transfer case, your parking brake, and the rear axle. I don't see anything dripping out of the pinion seal as well. So looking nice and tidy under here. There's the bottom of the oil pan. And here we are on the passenger side. Bushings looking good. Those are poly bushings there. A little bit of overspray from the rust proofing is on them, but those have been replaced. Outriggers looking good. There's the battery box. Great shape. And again, chassis rails all looking great. Beautiful shape. And here we are up front. Swivel seals look great. Shocks and springs look great. Here's your steering drop arm. Steering stabilizer, that's aftermarket. And passenger side swivels look great as well. There's the bottom of the oil pan. It does have a little bit of a leak in the sump seal, which is pretty typical for the TDI motors. But again, super easy to repair that. And it's not really dripping, it's just been a slow leak. But other than that, everything else looks super tidy under here. Front dumb irons look great. Chassis looks fantastic. All right, so let's take it for a spin down the road. I'll show you the gear changes, braking, acceleration, and all that good stuff. Oh, just missed an opening. Wait while traffic clears. There we go. Second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and fifth gear. So it's a little bit louder in here because there's no soundproofing on the floor, and we have straight through exhaust. So it makes for a you know, the engine sounds cool, and you can hear the turbo and all that stuff. But it's just a little bit louder than normal. You can fix that by putting a silencer back on the muffler and some sound deadening on the floor. But other than that, she runs great, goes nice and straight down the road. Gear changes super solid. I don't hear any clunking at all in the gear changes when you let off the clutch. No clunking at all. Nice and smooth braking. We'll go around this turn circle here, traffic circle, turnpike, whatever you want to call it. And we'll go through the gears one more time. We'll downshift into second gear. And there's 45 miles an hour. 45. And there's fifth gear again. So this is normal cruising speed here, and it's about 45-50 miles an hour. Nice and smooth. I don't hear any noise coming out of the tires actually, so tires are great. Just, you know, basically all I hear is the exhaust and the noise from the engine. That's about it. Alright, so let's get on the brakes here, nice and aggressive. Okay, absolutely straight. No squeaking, no shaking at all. And we'll take it through the gears one more time. There's second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and fifth gear. All right.